I'm Ramsey the loud one.
I'm Jesse the short one.
Put us both into one, we are.
Lots of noise, always too fast, lots of laughs. Here's our podcast, the loud and short of it.
Hi, and welcome to the loud and short of it. I'm Ramsey the loud one.
And I'm Jesse the short one. And this week, we've got another in the lab for you. It's called No Dumb Questions, because there are no dumb questions in this world. Only dumb people. Mm-hmm. And on that note, Ramsey, you go first.
Now my first question for you.
Yeah.
How do I become president?
How do you become president?
However you need to take this one.
Okay. I'm going to go specifically for you.
Okay.
Now, if it was somebody else, somebody reputable that was a decent person, I would say you need to start out at the House of Representatives, work your way either into a presidential cabinet or into the Senate, and then make yourself known with some very controversial bill of some kind.
Those are all government things, right?
Yeah. So you can't do any of them because you're dumb.
Okay.
But I got a solution for you.
Okay.
What we're going to do is you're going to make the podcast big, huge. Giant.
Oh, God.
So big that VH1 hits us with a contract.
They're back in business?
Yes. No, they're coming out of business. They think this is their one shot to restart.
2 years later?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're coming back. That's part of what makes it so big.
Okay.
And they're going to release the Real House Husbands of the Loud and Short of It.
Okay.
And it's you and me on a reality TV show. What happens in the Real Housewives TV show?
I assume Italian women fight.
They fight each other and do stuff. That's what we're going to do.
Okay.
We're going to, throw spaghetti at each other and be like, that slut, and then we're going to drink a lot.
Wait, so we have wives or are we married?
No, well, kind of both.
Oh,
God. We're married to our work.
Okay.
Which our work is the reality TV show. And our wives are like doctors and lawyers, and they have real stuff going on, but they're never on camera.
Let me hold you up for 2 seconds. For me to become president, instead of being a government person, I have to A, make this blow up, and B, get married?
Yeah.
That's a bigger hill than running for Senate. Please continue. Get me to the White House.
So then once you've done all that, all the American people are going to love you.
Okay.
And then you just skip all that boring government stuff. You just run straight for president. And you just give horribly shitty answers very quickly and then never back down on any of them.
Oh, so a lot of gotcha stuff?
Yeah. So, if you think that something's going to split the country 50-50, you just pick a side and you run with it way further than anyone should.
What if I'm wrong?
Doesn't matter. You never back down.
No
amount of new information could possibly make you change your mind.
This is incredible.
Yeah.
Oh my God. This is a little unrelated. An ancillary dumb question. Can I get a bigger house in the White House?
You don't.
It's not big enough.
You choose to not live at the White House, and you
small.
live at your wife's house because she makes so much money because she's a doctor lawyer.
In Mar-a-Lago. I'm like Ben Shapiro. Wet ass P word. All right. Well, that's enlightening. I feel good now.
Yeah. Do you think you can do it?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay. Vote for Ramsey in 2040. You want to go in 2040?
Can you be my VP? Can you be my president of math?
I'll only take it if I can be in charge of the Treasury Department.
Okay.
And I get all the money.
Oh, the treasure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I want to collect all of the treasure.
You want to be my presidential dragon?
Yes. Okay. And I also want to change the position from Director of the Treasury to Dragon Man. Just Dragon Man, period.
Okay, Dragon Man. Ask me a fucking question.
Okay. Man, that was a doozy. How much do iPhones cost and why?
All right. Now, an iPhone, you wouldn't know because you're a broke bitch.
Yeah.
An iPhone costs $1,100.
We're definitely not recording this episode with an Android.
That's why it looks like shit. An iPhone's $1,100. Now, you want to know why?
Yeah, I mean...
So, Stephen Jobs, back in 1990 or whatnot, he sprung into relevance.
Yeah.
And he decided that he was tired of computers being for nerds. Because back in the 90s, if you were using a computer, you got beat up. It happened. We're over it.
If you even touched a keyboard, some dude would come up and be like, play sports, and he'd hit you with it.
If you turned in a paper and it was typed instead of written, you got the shit beat out of you. Yeah. Stephen Jobs decided, I'm tired of this. I want to not be a nerd anymore. So he made them colorful and pretty. And so from then on, he just kept making pretty little sexy computers, sell them to the public, and all of a sudden, you were a fucking loser if you didn't have a computer.
That's true.
And then Steve Jobs looked at the telephone and said, oh, what do fucking nerds use? Telephones. And then he made them pretty. And then over the course of 15 years, he started a culture war where if you didn't have an iPhone, your friends made fun of you. If you couldn't afford an iPhone, your friends made fun of you. And then... you
ever think about how his marketing just never changed? Back in the day, if you had a normal computer and it wasn't green or blue or yellow, you were a nerd.
Yeah.
And now if you text somebody and it's not blue, they just go, ew, gross, and they unmatch you on Tinder.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I ever get a green text, I'm blocking that number and I'm moving on. But yeah, $1,100, huge marketing campaign. It's never stopped, and they just make the same phone every year and sell it to the public.
I respect it.
Yeah, I'm never gonna stop buying them. Androids are annoying.
I like the Google ones.
All
That's
right.
not what this episode's about, though.
No.
That was a brilliant answer
Thank
to
you.
a brilliant question asked by an absolute idiot myself. Okay.
All right. Now I gotta ask you one.
Yeah.
How long should I shower for?
Longer than you do right now.
So the 10-second showers aren't enough?
No, I think the average person should take however tall they are in inches. They should divide that by 3. Then they should add their weight and divide that number by 2.
Okay.
And that's how many minutes you should shower.
Jesus Christ.
That way.
That's like 6 Lord of the Rings movies.
Yes.
I think that's funny coming from you who takes 2 fucking hour showers.
Hey, I have, back to a real old episode, if you were in there.
Yeah.
I this year
I
decided to
wasn't
stop
there.
taking
co-host.
Thank you. I forgot. I thought we got you replaced in January. I decided to stop taking long showers this year.
Yeah.
And since then, have taken only like 10 long showers in 2020.
It's great airtime.
Yeah, I know. We're just fucking killing it. I know the audience is so interested in my
Yeah.
showering habits. But anyways, I think no one's hurt by a longer shower, except maybe the environment.
Yeah.
Never mind. Use a bucket and shower outside,
Yeah.
you fucking weirdo. You collect rainwater and bathe in it.
Recycle your water.
Yeah. And then drink it when you're done.
Oh, God. All right. Now you ask me a question.
Okay.
Shower guy.
What is art? It's a 2-part question, by the way.
It lies in the eye of the beholder. Art is what you decide it is. I think that this is art.
So could I just decide that anything is art?
No. Because I'm the beholder. It's in the eye of the beholder.
Okay. I've always wondered what that quote was talking about. I wasn't
Yeah.
aware you were the beholder.
It's a title. My father was before me, and so will my sons as I bore them. I think it's just something that's like non-replicable. It's just like
you can't recreate it.
me and you doing this podcast, gold, unredoable. Now, if you took some big frumpy fucking nerd and took me out of the equation and put him here, you'd be dead in the fucking water.
Just be not art anymore.
Nah, I just suck dick. It'd still be art, maybe, but it'd be bad art. This is good art. So I guess that example doesn't work at all.
I think the past 2 minutes has been bad art.
I agree. I think the past 61 episodes have been bad art.
No, because it's the beholder.
Oh yeah, sorry. Oh yeah, I'm the beholder.
Yeah.
That's good art.
Your future son loves it.
What is an art? If you're at now, I'm asking back.
What is an art?
Yeah, what is an art?
It's the start of the word aardvark.
Aardvark?
Yeah.
It's not art?
No, it's artvark,
Oh,
but
you-
you'll just spell it wrong a lot.
Unless you're doing calligraphy.
Yeah, I think real art is Ben Shapiro. Because
Yeah.
I think real artists never admit that they're creating art. They dedicate themselves to the bit so far that they fall into the rabbit hole of the bit
Ben
and become
Shapiro
art.
won't call anything he does art because he's worried that's too feminine.
I think that him reading the words to wet ass P word is 100 times better than wet ass pussy.
I agree. I think it's better than the song and the wonderful thing.
Yeah, and the actual thing, yes.
All right, now whose fucking turn it is? Is it my turn to ask you a question?
Yeah.
Now, I know something about you.
Yeah.
You've been making stuff recently in the kitchen.
Right.
And one of those things is bread. Now, I got to ask you, because I just get happy when I see it, but what the fuck is bread?
Okay. For backstory, I've been making pizzas recently.
Yeah, what does pizza come on?
I'm going to start selling dough. Pizza dough. So bread is dough.
Okay.
Bread is cooked dough.
Money is dough.
Yes. Money is dough.
Time is money.
Yes. Bread is nothing but time. And time is a spice. And spice is the spice of life. And bread is life. Because it nourishes you.
Yeah. You can't buy time back.
You
can't buy bread
buy
back.
time, and we are all the way back to bread being money. Bread costs money.
Yeah.
But in general, what bread is it's a solid form of beer that doesn't get you drunk.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Thank you.
That's pretty good.
And it's nifty because it's not like cooking. Because cooking is art, right? You follow me down this hole. We know about art. Art's a thing, non-replicable.
Not aardvark.
So you got. If anybody enjoys this episode but us, you don't understand art.
This is turning. I'm
This
so
is my
happy.
favorite episode.
Yeah.
No. So back to this cooking. I'm just going to go on a rant. I have to. Cooking is an art form. Because you can just mess with the ingredients just a little bit and get a totally different taste and really just kill it and become a master chef. Baking, not art. It's science.
No.
You have to get everything exactly right or it turns into dog shit and it's
Yeah.
terrible. And there's a right way and a wrong way to do it. That's what bread is, not art.
Bread is chemistry.
Yeah.
And bread is time. And time is money. And money is dough. And dough becomes bread.
Yes.
That is welcome.
Welcome to the circle of bread.
Now
I've never
you go
heard
ahead.
a better answer for what is bread.
No, now you fucking ask me a question.
Okay, I'd like to get a little bit more serious on this one.
All right.
What's the cause of the Civil War?
Slavery. Okay, now, according to our Texan fucking historian, our state mandated history classes from the state of Texas, it was about states' rights. It wasn't, though.
For non-Texans, if you didn't know, we have to take 2 years of Texas history.
Yeah.
Specifically just our state.
And they always say it was about states' rights, but they never say states' rights to what? That's as far as I'm willing to go on this.
That was a quick answer, and I liked it.
Fuck Robert E. Lee.
Argue with us about it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay, your question.
Okay,
Gotta be less quick on the draw there.
Yeah. Now, this one is, how long does it take to have sex?
In my experience, under a minute.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's good. You're saving time.
Yeah. Well,
You're saving bread.
Yeah, because time is money, money is dough, and dough is bread.
Welcome to the bakery episode, motherfucker.
Every single time I have sex, I, first of all, go as quick as I can to get back to making more bread.
Yeah.
Or dough.
Okay.
Or putting bread on the table to save time. Yeah, that's it. Just under a minute.
It takes under a minute.
Yeah.
Now, but let me talk about
Any
bread.
longer than a minute and you're just playing with it.
Sex takes longer than him explaining bread. You could have had sex 5 times within this explanation.
And the way to make it even faster is to talk about bread with me. If I'm ever mid-stroke and some girl just pops out the hard, do you know how money is bread? I fuck it everywhere.
Jesse goes out, cousin goes, baby, your yeast levels are excellent. It's about bread.
I want it on the record of the podcast that the entire time we were talking about this, I was trying not to make a yeast joke because I was like, that's so fucking gross. But you eventually made it for me. Thank you very much.
You can't hold back anymore, man. We've obviously lost our shit. All right.
Why are Americans getting fatter?
Because of bread. Dude, how the fuck do we get off of bread? I feel like every fucking one.
If we learned anything from this, it's that what is bread is the least dumb question ever asked. Bread is everything.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only reasonable question ever asked. I want in the fucking debates now. I want to ask Joe Biden, fucking Donnie, what is bread, and watch him stumble.
I'd like to ask Joe Biden how to draw a clock.
Boy, can my dad drive a car. Oh, man. I'm completely lost now.
Okay, I'll ask a new question.
Okay.
How many slices should a pizza have? And don't say anything about bread. It's banned for the rest of the episode. This is the no fucking bread podcast.
Don't fuck that bread. No. It should have no slices. This is you when we talked
flipped
about
the switch in your head
you
and
said,
you got so angry about this.
You fucking said when we were talking about that I need to answer the best I can. There's no fact to this. This is all opinion.
Okay.
It is no slices. You take it, you flip it over, and you make a fucking pizza, a real calzone. It's
A
an
big
openable
old
calzone. The slices are messy. The cheese slides off. It's gonna be a horrid experience. But if you fold that pizza half and you gnaw on it and you put that back in the fridge, nobody in their right mind, one of your roommates, is gonna open that and be like, "Oh, can I catch a slice?" Because everything's gnawed on.
That's so smart.
Yeah, it's anti-sharing.
It's like pizza rolls, but then I guess you can steal a pizza roll.
They should make pizza rolls in slice form. They haven't tried that yet.
Just a pizza with no sauce.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say I've never had a pizza roll and been like, I wish this was a pizza. Every time somebody provides pizza rolls, I'm happier than if they gave me pizza.
I like pizza rolls because after the first one, when you bite into it, you expect it to be so good, and then it torches your fucking tongue.
Yeah.
And then you go through like 10 more, and you're like, oh, is this good? Or are my fucking taste buds roasted?
Also, you get the dunk stuff. Everyone likes dunking things.
Yeah, you can dunk it in ranch and whatnot.
Yeah.
No slices.
Ranch is the other reason Americans are getting fatter.
That's true.
It's purely just bread and ranch.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've gone on a ranch rant on the pod before. Now I have a question for you.
Yeah.
If there's a Super Bowl,
okay, there is.
Where is the super spoon? I have a mighty hunger and no utensils.
The super spoon. That's not a dumb question. That's very smart. You're a genius.
I know.
Well done. Great question. The super spoon is in stage 6 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Okay.
First, they had to defeat Thanos.
Yeah.
The all encompassing evil bad guy. Purple guy.
dude.
Purple dude. But little did they know that. Did you watch Toy Story 4?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You remember that little spoon?
Yeah. Forky.
Disney owns Pixar.
It was a fork.
And let me get through it. Disney owns Pixar. And Disney owns Marvel.
Yeah.
Now, the reason they bought both of those companies out was for the Marvel Cinematic Universe Act 6 or Stage 6, whatever it is, where Forky is revealed to have a son named Super Spoon. And Super Spoon...
That's all you got?
Super Spoon wants to turn the entire world, not half of it, like Thanos. This is why he's more evil. He wants to turn the entire world into ice cream so that he can scoop up justice. But he's taking it too far. So the Avengers and the Justice League, because by the time we get there, Disney's bought out all of DC Comics.
Okay.
They team up together to defeat Super Spoon.
All right. Oh, I thought you were getting way more elaborate. I was I'll give him 10 minutes on this. Fuck it.
That's Super Spoon.
I like to think Super Spoon's monologue was just like, imagine a bowl that could handle me. Well, that's good. So I have to, I gotta go inside of the Marvel Cinematic Universe to have my Super Bowl.
Yep.
Well, fuck. That's a lot of work. Another question: how do I get inside of the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
What you do is you keep rewriting Justice League on some weird podcast, and eventually you get a fucking writing credit.
I cast a big spoon guy, and then I grab him. I don't know about this one. All right, did I ask you a question?
Yeah. I just answered the Super Spoon question.
All right. You asked me a question now.
What's the difference between astronomy and astrology?
Ooh, so astronomy is not quantifiable. When we look up into the sky, we see these little white dots and these little fucking like orbs that people call planets.
Yeah.
And we just don't know for sure. We haven't been to a lot of them. They say we went to the moon.
They say.
Stanley Kubrick, we know you made the movie. But I've never seen it in person. I've never been there.
Yeah.
I've never been able to measure it. What I have been able to measure...
anything I can't see with my own eyes except for the Bible.
Yeah, exactly. Now, what I have been able to measure and what is quantifiable was when my ex-girlfriend said Mercury was in retrograde and she was being a giant bitch to me. That was scientific.
Yeah.
But space, stars, what have you, where are they? we have telescopes to look at them. I can see Pisces freaking the fuck out whenever. Yeah. I don't know another one.
Whenever Cancer's in super grade.
There's super Cancer now?
Yeah, or one of the other ones.
What are you?
I born in June. I don't fucking know.
The only reason I know I'm a Cancer is because my mom was like, "Oh yeah, your papa's a Cancer," and I was like,
"Papa has cancer?"
Exactly. I was like, "What?"
That's horrific.
My entire life, everyone's been calling me a Cancer, and it's really fucked my self-esteem. But yeah, astronomy is not quantifiable and might be fake, but astrology is real.
Okay, so in basically astronomy, the study of stars and space and all that, that's an art form.
Study theories.
You're just like making it up as you go.
It's beautiful.
Some of it's good, some of it's bad. But astrology, science.
Yeah. It's not fun. It's like baking. It's like bread. Yes.
No, it's not like bread. You're gonna get kicked off. You get one more bread reference at the end.
Okay, all right. I'm saving it. Now, I'm excited for this one because I know you got some dumb nerd shit, and I can't wait to hear it. Why are there 50 states?
Because there's 50 stars. Back in the day, some lady during some war made a big old flag and popped 50 stars on that bad boy. It's fucking beautiful.
What was her name?
And people went Penelope Cruz. People went fucking amazing. That is so geometrically accurate. We love it. It looks great to the eye.
Yeah.
Fucking good art. Good,
and that is why Puerto Rico's out of state.
So then what happened was they were like, well, how can we split it up into 50 so it matches our beautiful fucking flag? Mm-hmm. And they were very bad people, just the dumbest fucking people. So they looked at Dakota and they went, well, just make that 2. Make that South Dakota, North Dakota. And they went, sir, only like 80 people live there. And he went, fuck it, 2 Dakotas. And we got West Virginia and we've got Virginia. And he went, shouldn't it be East Virginia? And he went, no, Virginia and other Virginia. And
Virginia and Oriander.
And then he looked at a bunch of other places and he went, no, that's too many. And he went, fuck you, Guam. Fuck you, Puerto Rico. You got to stay. No state for you. Okay. And then they don't get to vote anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
because of the stars. Like, it's not, they're not trying to be mean to those people. Yeah. Like, we just can't do it.
So it's like, it's the same deal with like Apple where it's all branding.
Yeah.
They can't fuck it
up. Have you
up.
ever seen a flag with 51 stars on it?
No.
It would look terrible.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
Because there'd be one star that would be off.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It would that extra star would go over the stripes.
The stripes?
Yeah. The gas station. Do you know why there's 13 stripes on the flag?
For every stripes?
Yeah, because when the lady that made the flag, it was during the war, and all of the stripes got destroyed except for 13 that stayed standing. So she put them up for the 13th gas station.
Those are actually all the capitals of the colonies.
No.
No, they weren't. No. The stripes were just gas stations. There was no importance. No. I was ready to get into that George Washington started stripes. All right, that's good. What do you got?
Why do so many Texans own trucks?
Oh, it's state mandated.
Oh, really?
1 in every 5 people have to own a truck.
Do they tell you at birth that you have to own the truck, or is it like when you get your license thing?
Well, so they can't tell you at birth, but they tell your parents, and your parents can't tell you.
They just have to raise you to like trucks.
Yep. They have to figure out a way to like kind of nudge you in the right direction. Now, me, I was never a truck guy.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. Wasn't built that way.
It's because when you were a kid, your parents knew, and they bought you little sports cars to play with.
They were like, here's a Mustang.
Yeah, my parents did the same thing.
Yeah, so we have a little tiny truck. Now your girlfriend... Yeah. Big old truck lady.
She played with Tonka trucks as a kid.
Her parents only bought her giant truck toy. When I was a boy and I got a truck toy, I was like, oh, this is amazing. I hate it. And I would put it as background for my action figures to fight when they hopped out of their Mustangs.
I did have a big garbage truck, or not a garbage truck, bulldozer thing, whatever the thing that you can fill up and it moves stuff. And I would put all of my cool cars in that big car. And it was just a box that had wheels on it. It was fucking sick.
That's good. You can roll it around.
Exactly. But would I want to own one? No. I want to own all the cars inside of it.
Stephen F. Austin, daddy of our own city, when he first built the Alamo, he had to use his Ford F-150.
Yeah. Which back then, Ford F-150s were 4 horses with a platform built on them.
Yeah.
And because there were 4 of them, they could run 4 times as fast.
And they fed them 150 apples a day to keep them going. Motherfucker. That's why fucking Texans have a lot of trucks.
Yeah, because of Stephen F. Austin and the Alamo and the law. And
I wasn't even born in Texas. Okay.
We call it in the lab for a reason.
Do islands float? Do islands float?
No.
Why?
The only way islands are made is volcanoes are under the water, and they're just full of stuff. Just so much fucking
just odds
stuff.
And ends. Just God's extras.
Like, you know that drawer that every family has that you're like, when would I use this? But I gotta keep it. Yeah. Volcanoes are full of that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
But like the Earth's version of it, you know.
So every once in a while, there's like a Hot Wheels in there.
Yeah,
some matches.
Yeah, it's super super hot wheels.
Okay.
Very hot.
Magma wheels.
Magma wheels. And then. What happens is that volcano one day it burps, it goes everywhere, just fucking all over the place, and it's so big that it sticks out of the water now, and boom, big island. And so it's not floating;
question.
It's just kind of there.
Now, because I'm an idiot, that doesn't sound completely wrong. Is that how islands are made?
So the way that I answered that question was I took all of the knowledge that I had from elementary school about islands, and I did my best. My 4th grade geography teacher is just sweating bullets right now. Is everything I'm doing useless?
So is mine, because I was like, are these buoyant? They're in the middle of the water.
If we all run to one side, will it flip? What's on the other side?
Is there a big turtle under it?
It's turtles all the way down. Okay, you ready?
What do you got, man?
What kind of people think Elon Musk is a cool guy?
Oh.
And why are you one of them?
Fuck off. First off. Now let me tell you. Every dude who grew up in the suburbs 10 years ago, or like 5 or 6 years ago, let's say, reasonably thought Elon Musk was a cool guy. Because, he kind of was.
Yeah.
And then over time, as we've gotten older, I was wondering, did Elon Musk always suck, or did he just change drastically? And let me tell you, he changed drastically. He's trying to build underground submarines to save children. Now people are saying, oh, that's dumb, and that'll take too long. He's like, oh, okay, pedophile. He married some pop star, got her pregnant, and then was transphobic. She got
was
mad
very
at him.
mean to her.
He named his kid after a plane. These things are cool when you're 10, and then you get to be 24, and you're like, I can barely function as an adult, and you get to be a maniac. It's a little upsetting.
Good enough answer. Okay.
Yeah.
But what kind of people like him, though?
Oh, just stinky people. Everyone I've known who's like, hey, can I talk to you about Elon Musk? Or like, let's talk about this thing Elon Musk did. I've been like, dude, you got Elon Musk.
Oh, my God. They need to shower more. They should follow my rules.
Go rinse off, fuckers. All right.
You got a good one for me?
No. If blind people have Braille, why don't deaf people have anything? How the fuck they read?
People read to them. They use books on tape, and their phones read to them, made by Steve. And yeah, that's my best answer.
They have to hear it?
Yeah.
The deaf people.
Oh my God, fuck you. They have Braille, you fucking piece of shit. Wait.
You're fucking falling apart. That's the best shit ever. They read, you idiot. They fucking read. Are you fucking kidding me?
Like I said at the beginning of the episode, there's no dumb questions, only dumb people.
Oh, fuck.
I fucking hate you so goddamn much. You're a piece of shit.
Oh, yeah, that's a bet.
There's
so
at
that's
least
enough on that one.
There's at least half of the listeners at home that were following my logic on that, and then when you got them. All the ones that didn't get got, fuck you.
Welcome to Punked.
Okay, I got a good question to end on.
Okay.
And you only get 30 seconds to answer it.
All right.
What's the point of a podcast?
To have gotcha moments with your friends where they can't discern deaf and blind people, and also talking about baking bread. Gotcha. If we made a podcast, if our next podcast was us making bread, we would be more successful. We're not more successful because this one isn't about making bread.
And a lot of it was.
Yeah, but we didn't actually do it.
Fair point. You know what I liked about this episode?
I'm not sure if we're posted or not.
We're right back to our roots, baby.
No fucking kidding.
This is for us, not for you.
Oh, man. So, yeah.
We're going to go bake some bread.
Just to wrap things up, one, thank you for listening to. What do we got next week?
Next week, we got the monthly movie review that everyone has already voted on.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We will be doing one episode with Will Ferrell and one episode with Seth Rogen. Or one movie each. One movie each.
I was about to say, fuck no, we're not.
Because they tied in the poll.
Exactly.
All right. Get that one.
Thank you for listening.